right, your partner, Big Boy. This is my guy, Smokey, right here, man. And Smokes, you train dogs.
Yes, sir.
I've been knowing this dude for like decades. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Since
like,
I was about like 12.
Yeah. And we don't want to say your age now. When I say your age, then I say my age and shit. But no, this is like one of my partners, man. And it's like one of them things where you say, man, like I could say I helped raise you kind of shit.
No question you can say that.
Yeah, man. And just through, life shit, crazy shit, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Yeah, real shit. You know what I mean? That we won't talk about. But recently, man, Kendrick Lamar dropped Squabble Up.
Yes, sir.
And we had this conversation about Kendrick Lamar dropping Squabble Up, right?
Yeah.
And you hit me early one morning. I was at the station. I was at work, and you was like, "Big." You was like, "Man, I'm in the Squabble Up video." But I seen the Squabble Up video, but I didn't put it together that was you. And if you guys see the Squabble Up video, man, it's like you're in the bite suit. Kendrick Lamar's in the room with you. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, and I'm like, dude, I saw the video, but I didn't put it together. Oh, that Smokes right there.
Yeah.
Until you called me. So then I go back and I'm looking. And I'm like, and I was even on air. That's how Sean Wan knew.
Okay.
I said, Kendrick Lamar, he got my homeboy Smokey. And I was like, man, doggone decoy trained dogs. And I was like, man, I said on air, I said, Dot, he got a real one. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Dot, I don't know how they found this motherfucker, but I was like, Dot got a real one. And I'm talking about a real motherfucking person, a real dog trainer, a real G. And I was like, they found him. So we have a conversation, right?
Yeah.
And the conversation is, I'm like, man, how did they get in touch with you for the video?
The production lady that got in touch with us, she never told us nothing.
Right. How did they get you though?
I forgot the actual person who told
me about it. They hit you up through social media?
They called me through social media.
Okay.
Somebody called me through social media and said, I heard you train dogs. Do you have a pit bull that'll do a bite scene? And I'm like, yeah, I can get a pit bull to do a bite scene.
How long you been training dogs, Smoke?
Like 30 years.
30 years.
30 years now.
Cool.
So then
this your world.
Oh, this is it. This is my element.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And once they told me what they needed, they're like, we need specifically a black jacket or a black top. I said, I got that. Boom, brought all the stuff. And when we got to, you don't really know what's going on because now they got the pocket, they take your cell phone and, all the perks to keeping it hush-hush.
Right. So at this moment, when they call you from production, you don't know what you're shooting.
No.
You just know that you got a call.
Yep.
They want you to go somewhere.
Yep.
Why did you go do it? What did they tell you that made you say, "How fucking I
Well, they said it was gonna be an AT&T commercial.
Oh.
That's what they said. So I was like, we about to win.
Yeah.
But then when they said,
hold on, man. They told you it was an AT&T commercial?
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's dope.
So
but they tell you to bring a pit bull.
I was like, America's gonna watch a pit bull bite me?
Yeah.
Hey, we in a whole nother,
So you thinking you shooting a AT&T commercial?
Yes, sir.
Bring down a pit bull. They tell you wardrobe wear black, right?
Well, I wore my top and then they put me in like stuff I was banging in.
Yeah.
Like Ben Davis's, and I was like, that was weird. You know what I
So
mean?
when you get to the set, now that everything is out there, did you have to sign an NDA at first,
all that?
Okay, so now everything is out there.
Yeah.
With the videos out and everything.
Yeah.
So where did you drive to? Like, was it a weekend?
Who was that at?
You know what city?
Burbank.
Okay. So you thinking you going to, where's it at?
Camarillo.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah.
The fuck? No, it's not. This motherfucker like, yeah, Santa Monica. No, that was Arizona. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was.
All right, so you thought it was in Camarillo, but it felt like Burbank, right? All right. So you go to Camarillo, and you think you're shooting an AT&T commercial.
Yeah.
You never realize what's going down.
Never.
So you get out the car, you got the pit bull.
Yeah.
All right. Production meets you.
What
do you see when production comes up to you for this Kendrick Lamar Squabble Up video?
The catering.
Okay.
And you could tell, I've been to, if you're Brown Entertainment, so you could tell by the catering, like this is 5-star.
What made it look like, if you notice the catering, it's not like,
the food
MC
truck with
Salinky dog
video.
Yeah.
And it's just, they got the tablecloths. And it's a nice, the basket of stuff that ain't nobody gonna eat.
Right.
All the real ambiance set up.
So are you still thinking this is an AT&T commercial?
Kind of, because that's AT&T.
Yeah, they got money.
They got paid.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the bag is here. But then I'm gonna be real. When I start seeing all the black people, I was like.
So you seeing production.
And it's a lot of black folks. Then when the director comes out, thank you, director, Cal Max. What's it, Cal?
You know, right, Bishop?
Calamatic, my bad.
Calamatic. You got him right.
he came out and I was like, whoa.
Did you notice Calmatic?
No, I'm not up on.
Okay, right.
You know,
right,
but
right.
I could just tell when the director boomed. This is the director.
And it's a brother.
Brother, and then I see the entourage that's kind of talking around him. I'm
so
like,
you
this
seeing
dude
the
got
good food, you seeing all black cast, you see Calmatic.
Yeah.
And you seeing like, okay, something's going on.
It's
here.
definitely something with some seasoning to it, I should say.
Yeah. Hell
so
yeah.
I was like,
So no one on set knew what this was, right?
That's what I'm.
Because I saw other people too. Mr. LA, RJ, he said he didn't know what he was shooting.
We didn't know.
I've been seeing
yeah,
people that pop up. You know, even when the popper got, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't see
He didn't know
him.
what was pop. He didn't know what was going down.
Okay.
You know, so they kept everybody on some CIA Secret Service type of shit.
That's tight.
Majorly.
That's tight.
So you go in, you see the director.
Mm-hmm.
What does Calmatic, what does he tell you?
They had the scene really different at first. They had it with a chain, and we want the dog on a chain, and the chain wasn't working with production, so they said, what do you think will work best? And I said, I think he's just sending the dog across the room. And I was like, let's see.
So at this moment, you're in the room by yourself.
In that little box.
In the green screen?
Yeah, that little, you know, they had that, I was in that box, and they green screened against it, but everything was like this.
But you never knew Kendrick Lamar?
No.
You never thought you was on a music video?
No.
Tell them about the part where you say you saw some people dancing.
Oh, the girl who had the fringes, and my buddy who came with his dog, his girlfriend, she went to school with the girl.
Right.
So bottom line, I see her pop like and grooving, but we wondering, but she got headsets. So she can hear the music, and I'm talking about she getting it. Now I see why she was getting it.
Right.
Because she
dancing to the music.
Squabble
and
Up,
shit.
and I'm like, damn, what's she listening to?
Man, and no disrespect, I'm gonna find brother's name. It just came across me, man. But there was a dude that was in there just popping. He said all he heard, he didn't hear like the sample. He just heard like and he said he just popping to these ticks. Never heard the song. They didn't even hear didn't give him Lookout Weekend. Nothing. So even the old girl in the headphones, she probably wasn't even dancing to no Kendrick Lamar shit. Because he said he was just dancing to ticks. You know what I'm saying?
The one with the fringes on her pants,
right.
She was power. I was like, whoa.
And you said she had on headphones.
She had on the headsets. Cause when we went to the little dressing there, I saw she got on headsets. So I'm like, what is she listening to? And I'm still thinking
But
AT&T.
you're not thinking this is like secretive shit. You still on some AT&T shit.
I didn't think it was no secret.
Kendrick Lamar, nowhere around there.
No. They didn't even have no kind of like nothing to do with. And I've been around the music stuff. It didn't have none of that feel to it. It was just like it was real stale. So I was like, this about to be, but I didn't see no AT&T stuff.
Right. Hey man, you over there like too, man. Like, I called 611, and being that I'm here, can y'all go ahead and put some extra minutes?
I was like, what the hell? Where's the AT&T? I said, well, I guess I was thinking technology, because he kept saying, we're gonna put things in y'all can't see, and I'm like, okay, there it is. But I was like, wow, Cal, man, at the time, like a black dude with AT&T. I was like, well, maybe that's what it do. But I didn't think it was nothing to do with no Kendrick Lamar at all. It got me good. Especially when my friends, the next day when it all came out, everybody was calling me.
How long before when you shot it to when you got the phone call?
I think it was like 2 months.
Damn. So who called you?
D-Rat.
So D-Rat,
yeah,
he calls you. What does D-Rat say to you?
Smoke, is this you in this video? And I'm like, what video? And he said, hold on a minute. And then he's looking at it, and I could hear it in the background. And I'm like, Squabble Up. And I'm like, oh, that's hard. Who was that? And he like, nigga, this is you. And I'm like, me where? And he's trying to tell me, this is you in the video. I'm like, no. And then when he screenshots me, but you can't see my face if you really know. You know what I mean? But I know my head. Yeah. And I know my suit, and I'm looking at the pit bull, and I'm like, wait a minute. Then I get my phone. And when I get my phone, I woke my whole building up, because I was like, that's me on Kendrick Lamar video.
When you called me, you like, B, that's me.
I was shocked.
So when you look at that shit, it registered to you like.
Yes, that's what, because
that's
now
the AT&T commercial.
The AT&T commercial. Because I thought about the green building, like, where's I see now? That's the green building we was in. And it just bing, 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 bing. And then the whole day was flooded with it. But I did not know it was a shocker.
Were you even waiting for, was there a compensation? Did you get paid?
Yeah, we got paid. We got nice.
So were you, he's like, oh yeah. So even with the compensation, you never thought for 2 months, like, man, when is commercial coming out?
I promise you.
So you just did the work and went on.
Slide, get the bag, and I'm out of here.
Hell yeah,
no,
man.
I didn't. I did not. And I was, you don't know sometime if they'll decide, oh, we don't even need that part.
Yeah.
So that's what I really thought. They just kind of dibbling and dabbling, but bruh.
So you brought your own wardrobe?
The top.
And then did they change you up?
Because
you're in
the
a bike suit too, right?
That's mine. All the stuff that I'm getting bid in is my equipment. The pants are theirs. Those Ben Davis. They gave me.
So when they take you to wardrobe, you see the Ben Davis stuff too. You're like AT&T?
I'm like, why they want me banging?
Yeah.
Like I'm wearing stuff like when I was 16, 17, they got me dressed. But I was like, oh, and then
Did you keep the Ben Davis stuff?
No, but I just saw something,
but not enough where you put it together.
I didn't put together no music or hip hop at all.
And you never heard music?
No, we didn't hear. No, that's one thing we didn't hear of them set. It was no music.
How long were you there?
2 hours. We was there like presto change-up. We
like
did
4 hours. God damn it, Smokey. He said like 3-4 hours. Jesus Christ.
We did it.
First you was in Burbank, then you was in Camarillo.
That was not Camarillo. I
You,
thought that was.
You sure you were in the bike suit? Like shit.
That's that Mary Jane memory.
So you never see Kendrick. You never hear Squabble Up the song. You didn't even know you weren't in the video until your boy called you.
That's funny. That is if that ain't my theme song, especially
like Squabble Up, come on, man.
If that ain't my theme song and my mentality, especially growing up as a youngster in LA, I said, how did he know?
Yeah, man.
That's
why Smokes, when I was on air, that's why I was like, oh, he got a real one. I was like, I don't know how the fuck they found Smokey, but I was like, like, he got a real
Lord,
one.
That's the Lord working in mysterious ways.
Yeah,
brother.
man.
He works.
We were talking about banging and squabbing, and then he said that's the Lord working in mysterious ways. You know
because to put that and on my when I put that on my Instagram, folks that know me, they like that. That's
man. I was like, he couldn't have got nobody more and the thing about that Squabble Up video,
and I'm fighting a dog, so I'm still fighting.
Yeah.
But it's a dog. That's why it's a trip.
But you know what? When I saw that, bro, it also showed me how much Kendrick Lamar is just tapped in.
He got it. It's everything in there.
He knew the dancing. He knew the pop locking. He knew
essays,
the black and brown. Exactly, bro.
Is in there.
That's LA. That's us.
That's us.
Yeah, man.
West Coast.
Yeah, and he put that shit together so well. You know what's crazy about that, man, is how many actual bodies were in there. And no one knew. No one knew, bro. Like, he didn't even say, just let them sign an NDA for non-disclosure, and hopefully they'll hold it.
Yeah.
Like, you had no idea.
No idea.
You were in this video.
Nah, not at all.
Until that video popped.
That he did a good job, man.
Hell
because
yeah.
that brought the way. Like, I got two Latinas. My daughters are Latinas. So they was like, my dad is in the video. And they get to understand the movement just like we do.
Hell yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They sharing it just like we do.
Nah, that shit. When you get in the car, when you rap for the day.
On the way here.
You don't even,
on the way here, Squabble Up.
No, I'm not even talking about now that we know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about when you finish that day.
Oh.
You get in the car. You just think, I shot an AT&T commercial, and you go home.
Yeah. But I swear, I kept thinking, they're not going to put this in there. Because it just didn't seem like that part was going to be in there. Like
AT&T commercial.
And I was like, how? Because the dog was biting me, and they were like, no, we got a good shot. We need him. I was thinking I could have did it better, because we do shit a little bit.
How many times did you have to, so it wasn't Zen, not Zen.
No,
Zen
it was
another pit.
Her name is Bellamy.
Okay, so Bellamy is there.
Yep.
How many times Bellamy?
We did it like 4 takes. It took like 4 takes. She got it. She got it pretty good. Well, she's a protection dog. So, she's been trained to do it. It's just the building, the people.
Right. Did you have to walk Bellamy around a little bit?
We did all the same things, kind of what I did here. Walked her around, got her used to the, the atmosphere. But once she saw me come out in the equipment and ready to get down, she was like, let's get it.
You don't feel that when the dog?
Oh,
okay.
For sure.
Yeah. Because even with you, I see you be working out and all that shit, because that dog will fling a motherfucker around, boy.
You feeling it.
You can't be lighting the pants with that shit.
You feeling it. You feeling not the actual puncture, but pressure is a motherfucker.
Now with Zen, we're going to bring Zen in as well, man. Zen, you had Zen for how long?
He's 8 years old now.
8 years old, right? When someone now we starting to see a lot of break-ins and celebrities and homes and shit, and people are always, like, you hearing more so, and I told you, I called you one day, I was like, man, they are literally telling people to put a real trained dog. You've been telling me this for years, like, Big, you need to get you one of these dogs, man. What's the misconception when people say
I think the word, when they say attack, the word, it just starts with the first. Is that an attack dog? They don't attack. When people hire bodyguards, what is the difference between a bodyguard that sits there, does nothing, relaxes, calm, until it's time? Now a dog, he got nose, eyes, and ears. Now the bodyguard got the same thing.
Would you rather have a dog? Would you rather have Zen or a bodyguard?
Oh, a dog. Because the bodyguard could get paid off. Did y'all hear that? I mean, we live in a real world. If somebody else really want to do something to you, if they got that paper, or what if they just grab somebody and say, we do something to your family if you don't do this? Well, that's far-fetched. That dog can't be bribed. Can't be bribed. At no point, no time.
How long does it take for you to train a dog? Like, 'cause I remember, man, we were talking recently, and he was like, yeah, Big, I get used to your family, your kids, anybody that come by. And then he even went as far as like, we'd take them through the house. And this motherfucker told me, he said, yeah, get you some lamps that you don't care about. We're going to fuck the house up and shatter. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you got to mock things.
Right.
You have to mock it. Like when you used to teach me how to squab, you used to hit me hard, but you hit me hard so I could understand you going to get hit hard. So if you don't mock it and the dog don't see the picture, how's he going to actually know how he's supposed to conduct himself? And then if you got somebody, like I say, these little popcorn and candy ass people that never been through nothing in life, how's he gonna mock fighting you fighting for your life? It ain't, I mean, everybody ain't fought for their life.
You suggest people get dogs?
It depends on the lifestyle, honestly. It depends on because a dog changes your lifestyle. It does.
How so?
Well, if you want your dog to go everywhere with you, you got to find places where you can maintain a dog. Because everywhere ain't going to have a dog in it. You got what I'm saying? And then you can't just use the service dog because it's not a service dog. It's a protection dog. So you just got to get people used to taking dogs because they're going to make people uncomfortable. It's like walking in with your gun out.
Right.
I always tell people, you're brandishing. The leash is brandishing. I got my.
And even with the misconception, Smoke, people, when you say attack dog, that was so great because people do say attack dog.
Attack.
Is that an attack dog?
It's not.
Or people, they'll freeze up.
Is he going to attack me?
Yeah.
Has he ever attacked anyone?
How long does it take to train?
About guesstimation if you start with a pup, it's going to take you at least 2 years to lay the foundation. Because dogs are puppy, they go through stages. So they have to mature. I'm not going to ask a puppy to come protect me. Or even put him in a position where he got to protect me. But once he matures past juvenile, because it's puppy, juvenile, subadult, and adult. So once he gets past the juvenile age, now he's starting to realize and understand his role. Especially with all the training we do, he starts to realize and understand how he needs to conduct himself around you. And then all the things, when you start to add scenarios to it, all the training, he knows, I'm just supposed to do this, that, and the other, just like you train me wherever you go. You feel what I'm saying? He got to, just like a martial artist. A martial artist trains, they don't train to fight in that dojo, they train to get out anywhere.
Yeah, because you're definitely going to tell somebody
meet me at my dojo and attack me.
Come on over here. Yeah.
You're not going to be on the mat all the time, just the same thing. Dog got to learn how to get out on the grass, in a car, in the building,
what
inside.
What got you into this, Smokes?
When I was a youngster, just driving in LA, I seen these black dudes back in the day, they was on top of the hill training dogs. And back then, you didn't see nobody in our community, black men training dogs. So when I saw it, and there was no internet back then. I'm guessing this is probably like 90, 97, 98. You know what I mean? It was no internet to look at. If you didn't see it, you wouldn't know that you could even have, be able to do that. So once I saw them, I used to just, smoke my weed, watch them train. Then they see me and they be like, hey, you want to try it? Then I just adrenaline junkie. I loved, and then that pain, I kind of love that pain. I still love the pain.
What's the pain?
Getting bit. Yeah, I love getting bit.
You ever got bit raw?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've been bit in my face. I've been bit on my arm, fingers. Yeah, it hurt. It hurt.
That sounds like some shit I just don't want to do.
Oh, you don't?
Like my radio shit, I've never been like, yeah, man, I was sitting there interviewing Ice Cube and the dog just bit me in the neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that neck when I got bit in the face before. I've been bit in the face. I've been bit in the arm. On my collarbone. I've been bit on my arm. But it just comes with the territory.
If a situation went down, right, would you rather take you and 2 other dudes or you and Zen?
Me and Zen.
Yeah. He didn't even think about that shit.
And it's just, and how many we got to get down with?
Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
How many am I getting down with? You pick the number. I still taking Zen because I just know when they see him, heartbeats at a whole different pace. Mm-hmm. They make it. I seen dudes not run from guns.
Right. Yeah.
Challenge guns. I've seen it.
Cause I've seen some of the so-called knockout artists like, man, get your dog. Get your dog, man.
That dog.
Yeah.
They do.
Get your dog.
Nobody wants.
How do people get in touch with you?
Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Dog on decoy.
Dog on decoy.
On Instagram.
All right, we gonna get down with Zen as well, man. I just wanted to tell you too, bro. This is not really an interview. I don't want to sit down with just an AT&T commercial. That's what man Smokey, right? You got some heavy ass hands, man. Like stop doing
You
that
did
shit.
that to me, man. You taught me all this.
I didn't tell you to slap a motherfucking hand like that. Like what the fuck? I told you shake firm. I didn't tell you beat up on me and shit. Dog on decoy. That's how they get in touch with you?
Yes, sir.
Do you train dogs for other people?
I train dogs for personal clients. I have a group, so when you contact me on DM on Instagram, I'll let you know all the information. But I definitely train private and anything you need to do with obedience, personal protection, behavioral, whatever you need.
Can any dog be trained?
Yes, but not to bite.
Right.
You know, and a lot of social media, they have you believing you can buy all these, and certain dogs are bred to do certain things. Just like a sports car. You're not gonna go buy a Chevy to drive on the Le Mans, on the Autobahn. You gotta buy a foreign car. So if you want a dog to protect you, I would get a foreign.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You don't get American dogs? Nah. You don't get no U.S. bred dogs?
Well, they can be bred here.
Okay, all
right. They can be like I breed them here, but they've been doing it longer than us. Mm-hmm. They've been doing
What is a dog worth? And I'm not even talking about taking care of your life.
You talking about like fully trained to buy it?
Yeah.
Now you can go anywhere between. And I mean, the people got to understand, when you say a protection dog, that dog can go any and everywhere with you. So the scale now is probably anywhere between 25 and 100K.
Really?
Anywhere in between there. Because there's levels. Mm-hmm. There's levels to it.
And there's some shit too, man. Like, it was this one dude that just got his house popped, and they took like $1 million in watches. And somebody probably hear like, man, $25,000 for a dog. That motherfucker probably wish he had a dog in his crib, bro.
You remember you was telling me when they was having the stuff on Melrose that time, and you said your boy got all the stuff broken in, and he broke.
Yeah.
I could have stood out there with me and a couple of mob.
Yeah, man.
And they're not going to.
You can't put a price on your safety.
You can't put a price on it.
And a lot of people do when they break into your house, right? And I'm not even talking about because you have a protection dog, an attack dog, but but even with the protection, when somebody get in your crib, we get reactive as opposed to proactive. They break in your crib, that's when you call and say, oh, I gotta get cameras, I gotta get this, but they already got your shit.
They already in there.
Yeah, man.
And that meant they been looking.
Yeah.
They don't just, most burglars don't that one today. They
right.
Or somebody.
Yeah, I remember, man, I was watching this shit with Tito Ortiz. You know how they hit your Wi-Fi now. He said they shut his Wi-Fi down 17 times before they got him.
Yeah.
Because what they do now, bro, your security don't even work. What they do now, man, they put scramblers on your shit. That tourist crew that they always talking about, them motherfuckers put scramblers up. And
so you can have all this and all that, and they push a button as they pull it up. And see, a dog gonna.
When our boss Doc, when they broke in his house, they didn't scramble his shit, but they knew they was hitting something. He was literally in Puerto Rico watching these motherfuckers in his house. Now,
if he ain't never had no dogs?
Nope. If he had to get down in there, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it now, bro, people don't break in. You know, back in the days, they used to break in and want to take your computer or take your TV. These motherfuckers now, they master bedroom hitters. They go straight to the master bedroom.
They know the
your
safe.
Computer. Fucked it, yep.
They looking for safes, tearing up all the hideaway room.
Because you put all your shit in your master bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So there it is there.
Levels to the game.
Smokes. Appreciate you, brother. Not too hard, brother. Goddamn, man. Like, shit, you hitting me like you be training them dogs. Do people ever think you're abusing a dog? You know, sometimes they biting you and you like tapping them to get them used to not being.
Karens. The Karens that be, you know, but dogs do what they do. I'm just helping them do what they was bred to do.
And then you don't want to have a dog where if you're not training it up, as soon as it bites somebody dreams like,
Come on now, they gotta face some type of obstacle. And I mean, suspects or whatever they want to call them, this bad guy, whatever you want to call them, they mean you harm.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They mean you harm. So why would I care about him getting bit when you came in here to do me or my family harm?
Shit, say less. Smokes, appreciate you, dog on Decoy.
Know.
Check him out. People him out in that Kendrick Lamar video as well.
Squabble Up.
There it is, man. And also he thought it was an AT&T commercial. Good job, y'all. Believe that. Your partner, Big Boy. Hello. Hey! Let it go! Let me go!
Show's in! Show's in! Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him. Roll it. One more, Mark.
You got Zen right there. Zen did that. What's my partner's name once again?
Rosewood. Mark.
Mark, come on in here. Rosewood, get over here, man. You all right? You can feel that shit, huh?
Yeah,
hell yeah, man. What did you feel?
Just like little sharp teeth in there. Even though they're not going through, I still feel it.
The pressure
right here,
you feel that
gauntlets right here. You got me right there. Even with the gauntlet though.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you. I was gonna put it on myself, man. But good to go.